Hey, so I wanted to make this super quick video to show you guys how to set up your own 3-day sneak peek or coach info workshop or whatever you want to call it, because I think it's super important for each of you to position yourself as a leader. If you want to grow your tribe, they need to see you. So the first thing that you're going to do is set up a Facebook group, and you can call it whatever you want. I have a coach info workshop. You can call it an influencer sneak peek or whatever. And to set up a group from the home page, you're going to go to where it says groups on the left-hand side, and then you're going to click where it says create group. So you're going to make a name for your group. I'll just pretend because I already have one, but you'll name it like 3-day, I can type, maybe not all capitals, but whatever. 3-day sneak peek. You're going to make it a closed group so people can find it a little easier, but they can't see what's in it. And then you're going to hit create group. And then once it's created, it'll look like this, or it won't have a cover photo. You have to make one, but this is just an example of what you can do for that. And you're going to click on more and go to the group settings. And I have mine set up as a social learning group, and that's so that I can make units and organize the stuff for each day, but you don't have to do that if you don't want to. But what you do want to make sure you do, and you can pick the color too, but it doesn't really make a difference. Of course, I went with pink. But what you do really want to do that's important is the membership approval. You want it to be only admins so that people don't just randomly get added into the group that you don't know. And then you also want to do questions. So you can have questions. I have what's your email address and what's your Instagram handle, so I can kind of match who the person is on Facebook with who they are on Instagram, because most of my people are coming from Instagram. And also I want their email so I can put them on my email list and continue to have a contact, way of contact with them. So those are the 2 questions that I have set up. Those are just an example. But something that you can do is with a Facebook group, you can schedule posts, which is really neat. So you can type your post in here, and then you can click on the little clock and schedule when you want to post it. So if you wanted to schedule content that's not a live video, for example, the teaser video or the details video, like how to sign up kind of thing, if you wanted to schedule it out ahead of time, you could totally do that, and it'll just post automatically, so you don't have to be posting organically into the group every day. But I do recommend to do some live content because it really gets to show people real life and who you are and your personality. So I suggest doing at least 2 live videos. If you're running the group on your own, you'll be doing the live videos. If you're running the group with a partner coach on the team, then maybe you can do one day and your other partner can do the other day, however you want to do it. And this template for this, I'm also sharing into the team page, so you should be able to find that, and it'll have what kind of video to post on each day and all of that stuff. But I do think that live video is great because it really gets people to, it's more of an intimate type of thing. It's not something that you pre-recorded and made perfect. You know, you can make mistakes and be yourself, and it's just more real. And you want people to feel like this is a really cool private community. They feel comfortable sharing things. You're comfortable sharing things in here too. And it's really where they're going to build trust with you and get to know you more. So once you have this group, something else you can do that's kind of neat is you can copy this URL, and then you can go over to what's called Linktree. And this is basically like a landing page for your Instagram, and it'll allow you to have several links instead of just the one that Instagram gives you. So you can do one for a fitness influencer sneak peek or whatever you want to call it. So I'll call it my, what did I call it? I don't even remember. 3-day coach info workshop. And then I can just put it in there. I already had one in there, so I just changed it out. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take this group link and you're going to paste it in here. And then when you turn it on, it's going to appear on your Linktree. So this link up here, this Linktree/CardioLivin, is what I would copy and paste into my URL on my Instagram, so that when people click on it, it shows them all of these different options. And you can move them around. So if you wanted newsletter to be a little bit lower. You can move them and have, you know, coach in the top. I want to get fit. Maybe I'll put the coach workshop at the top because that's what I'm promoting right now. But when they click on it, it'll take them to the page and they will have to request to join and answer those questions, and they'll be able to see what's in the group. So that's another option. That's something that you can do. You can also share the link, like this group link here, with people in Instagram Messenger. So if you invite them and they're interested and they're like, yeah, I want more information, you could send them this link. Or if you wanted to use Bitly, which is a URL shortener, which is kind of neat, just makes it a little more pocket sized and easier to send. You could create one by pasting the full URL here, and you can customize it and call it like coach workshop or whatever. Did I spell that right? Workshop. Save. And that one's already taken, so maybe I'll capitalize the C and the W. Okay, so then I can send that link to people. It would be bit.ly/coach workshop instead of this like super long Facebook group link. And it should take them to the same place. So let's just test it out. See, yeah, it changes it and it goes right to the same page. So those are just some tips for setting up your sneak peek and making your link and making it easy to send and share. And then as far as your sneak peek goes, I do suggest running it Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, or Thursday, Friday, Saturday, because that's like towards the end of the week when people are kind of starting to hate their jobs and they're ready for the weekend. Also, it gives you the opportunity to sign people up over the weekend and get them started fresh on a Monday with the new coach training. So yeah, those are my suggestions. I hope this is helpful. And I did want to let you know, if you're super brand new and this scares you to run your own group, you can pair up with another coach. You can be in your coach's group, but like if I'm your coach and you're using this group, the videos will be me. So if you want your people to connect with you, I'll probably make you do a video in here anyway as a new coach highlight or something, just so you can practice, you know, talking or posting or sharing or something like that. So everyone's capable of doing this. It's really going to get you outside of your comfort zone if you just dive on in and do it. And once I started doing these kinds of things is really when I started to grow my tribe and find my people. So I really encourage that you do it. If you have any questions about it, you can ask me or your coach. But yeah, go be a leader.